You know what's weird?
You.
Every year, there's a new, Zodiac killer suspect that comes out, and they're like, nope, this is the guy. And then it just changes.
We're back with this week's Red Hot 4-pack. I couldn't have been worse, and let me just say, don't take my betting advice. Right, Mike?
Yeah, well, Dirk and I, we can pick non-matching outfit attire, but can we pick NFL games? It's still a work in progress. We're about to
At least we're not
find
picking
out.
noses, right? So my boomer bust style coming back in with this week. We have 4 picks. It took us a long time to figure out 4 decent matchups this week. We're going to start off with Lions-Ravens.
Ooh, all right, Dirk. So what do you think? I mean, you've got the Lions, not really the surprise team in the NFL, but that record is looking pretty mighty for a Detroit team. It just looks weird in the win-loss column.
Tell you, the Ravens as well.
Yeah,
That offense that everybody spoke about and how they brought in all these pieces and whatnot. And Odell Beckham Jr., right? All I can say is, not good.
Well, he's starting to become old Dell Beckham Jr., if you know what I mean. I don't know that the expectations put on him were that fair, given his career, injury history, etc. And he's getting a little longer in the tooth.
Well, I'm just going to say, I'm going to take the Lions on this. Honestly, the Lions might be a sleeper pick for the Super Bowl. Now, that's pretty early. It's only been 6 weeks, 6 games to see him so far. But what you've seen is impressive, right? And Jared Goff returning to rare form.
He's playing very well. Detroit is playing very well. However, I have a feeling this is a one weird off week where Baltimore gets the win. I'm going with the Ravens, although I do like your pick for Detroit making noise in the playoffs.
All right. Next game we have, this could be an honorary toilet bowl game. However, Packers still being in contention. We're going to talk about Broncos-Packers.
Oh, Super Bowl 32 matchup. It's a long ways away. It really does feel like 26 years ago, Dirk. Yeah, the stakes not quite as high as Elway and Favre in this one. Look, Denver has to win someday. I think at some point in time they have to win a game, but is this the week?
It's going to be the week. No, it's not.
No.
So this is where I'm going with this one, okay? Packers, not so good. Love starting off the first 2 games, really feeding into what I've always been saying. Let a quarterback develop, right? However, last 3 weeks, not good. Not good at all.
No.
And here's the key number of this matchup. 200 points against. 200 points against, Mike.
Yeah.
Do I need to say that again? 200 points against. This might be the worst Broncos defense in Broncos history.
And they're coming off their best performance, strangely enough. It's weird that the rumors of Rex Ryan for defensive coordinator come not after the week that they give up 70 to the Dolphins, but the week they hold the Chiefs to 19 at Arrowhead. With that said, look, Green Bay is not very good. Denver is right now trending as a top 2, top 3 pick team. But the Broncos have to win a game at some point. I'm going to go with Denver.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Lots of differences so far already. Mike, next game. Eagles. Is that who you're taking?
Well, yes, regardless of who they play, I feel as though Philly is due for a bounce back. We haven't even introduced the opponent yet, but I think that Philly is a good pick in this one.
So you're going Philly.
I am.
And Julio. Does Julio make an appearance?
Ooh. I haven't even thought of that, Dirk. I think Julio is a wild card to get into it, but I don't know. That's not part of the prop bet here.
That's a strange bet, you know. Honestly.
But yeah, I like Philly as well in this one.
All right, Mike, what's our next matchup?
I believe, Dirk, you've picked out the old AFC West standby, the Chargers and the Chiefs. This one always gets weird. What do you think?
Well, gosh, prior to Monday's game, I probably would have taken the Chargers. Still going to go with the Chargers on this one. Reason is because, look, Taylor Swift, all of that garbage, big distraction. Also, I just don't think the Chiefs are really quite the team they've been in the past. Starting to see people like Rice and others coming out, but they still have yet to really make a play before this trade deadline to fill a little bit more support and get Travis Kelce a little bit more support at that wide receiver position. So, going to go ahead and take the Chargers, barring any poor coaching decisions. We can do a whole nother aside on that, and we will, but Monday's game, take your points. Why are we doing this? This analytic stuff needs to stop because it's not panning out.
All right. Well, is Taylor Swift really that big of a distraction? Because they're still undefeated since she's shown up.
Going back to the jersey, Kelsey, the Kelsey jersey.
Still undefeated. I don't know, Dirk.
Undefeated?
I really...
They lost first week.
Undefeated since she showed up.
Oh, okay, all right.
I've got to say, I want to go with the Chargers on this one. First of all, I want to call them the San Diego Chargers still. Los Angeles is never going to feel right. But I just, for whatever reason, have to go Kansas City on this. I don't know what it is, but I don't buy the Chargers right now. They're not playing good football. I still think they have the talent to get it together during the course of the season. But man, Kansas City's about to take a stranglehold on the AFC
I'm telling you right now,
West.
the only injury that's coming out of this game is to Keenan Allen and his back, because he didn't put the whole team on his back yet again and take the victory there.
Old man Keenan.
Yeah.
All right, Dirk, we said a 4-pack, but do we need a tiebreaker?
Yeah, we need an honorary tiebreaker. This is going to be the toilet bowl matchup of the week. That's going between your New York Giants and the nation's capital, Commanders.
He's throwing the "your" out again. Okay. I don't know how the Giants let that game slip away against the Bills. They had Buffalo dead to rights in a game that the Bills should have lost. I mean, if you're a Buffalo fan, you're ecstatic you pulled that out of the hat. But somehow the Giants turned in their best performance of the year with Tyrod Taylor. Saquon Barkley came on in the second half, had a brilliant fourth quarter, and they still lost the game. Dirk, is there any hope for this team winning?
Which one, the Giants?
Yes.
Yeah, barring any punctured lung pre-game.
Oh.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit too soon. But, you know, barring that, I think Tyrod Taylor actually gives him a better chance of winning than Daniel Jones has recently. You saw the performance last Sunday. Yeah, there wasn't a high-scoring affair, but that Bills defense still showing resiliency, even though, like we were talking about, Milano and some other key injuries, you thought you'd see bigger holes, but resilience is all I can say.
What does that make you think of your giant investment at quarterback if Tyrod Taylor, or if we're going on this theme, Tyrod Taylor, he's almost 35, is still outplaying the guy you gave a huge contract extension to?
That's a great question. And also, you got to think, what is it? Eli Manning's going to let us slip in one of these Manning casts how he really feels about it. So I'd key in on that. But yeah, got to take the Commanders on this one. Also, McLaurin's just too much of a threat for that defense.
Yeah, I'm going Commanders as well on this one, Dirk. The Giants are going to keep losing. Saquon Barkley, where's your new home? We'll find out soon.